With just 8 days to the start of the campaigns for the 2023 general elections, the President of the Senate, Ahmed Lawal, on Monday warned that the youths are angry at the ruling class following years of poor political leadership in the country. This will make up our discussion for today. My name is ADS. The presidential campaign will be opening in just 8 days from today, and the President of the Senate, Ahmed Lawal, has called for issue-based campaigns, insisting that Nigerians have become more politically aware than they were in the previous elections. In his words, he said, "We are way past the time for posturing and political subterfuge. The growing political awareness on the part of Nigerian youth who are disenchanted and angry at the ruling class means that we cannot continue with business as usual." Ahmed Lawal gave the warning in Abuja when he declared open a high-level forum on political communications and issue-based campaign in the 2023 general elections. Lawal said that stakeholders need to be conscious of their messaging and focus on issue-based campaigns that shun violence and hate speech. In his words again, he said, "For the first time since 1999, our campaigns have moved from substantive issues to inconsequential and sometimes vile vituperations. We have shifted our focus from core issues of governance to irrelevant and frankly nonsensical attacks on the personalities of the various candidates. By so doing, we, the politicians, have once again distracted Nigerians from assessing those who seek political office based on the merit of their positions." In agreement with what the Senate President said about the youth being angry at the ruling class in this country, the National Association of Nigerian Students, NANS, have just started a nationwide protest already. Of course, you know the public universities in this country have been shut down for over 7 months now as a result of Academic Staff Union of Universities ASU strike. The students have suddenly woken up to fight for their rights, knowing fully well that if campaigns begin on the 28th of September, just 8 days today, they might never get back to school till after the elections in 2023. Nigerian students blocked the way leading to the Murtala Mohammed International Airport yesterday, causing massive traffic jam. The aim is to lock down everybody in this country until the government resolve their difference with ASU and open up our universities again. Let's hear some of their leaders speak on this protest. Watch.
They have their children in the United States of America, United Kingdom. They don't know what we are passing through. But now we are here to show to them that our future is being toyed with, that our students, they are wasting. And by September 28, they are going to start their campaign. They are not going to have time for us. So that's why we are here to show to the masses and also to call on the international bodies to help us to beg our president so that they can allow us to continue our educational journey.
We have utilized the 3 C's of Aluta. We have consulted, we have consolidated, and now we are confronting. We are going confrontational. And we understand that's the language the government understands most. And that's why we have decided to take the bull by its horn to further press on our demand that enough is enough.
They say they have exhausted the 3 C's of Aluta: consultation, consolidation, and confrontation. This happens to be the last stage of their strategy to get what they want, and that is why they are going confrontational about it. News has it that some flights coming into Nigeria had to go back because of the protest, and many travelers missed their flights too yesterday. Some of the travelers that found time to talk to the press expressed their support to the protest. Let's hear some of them speak. Watch.
It's so sad that Nigerian government could leave Nigerian students at home for more than 7 months. This is unacceptable. I personally believe that there's no any budget that is too big for education. I will call on the federal government to, as a matter of fact, call on the ASU, let them resolve this issue, give them whatever they want. Nigeria has the resources.
Finally, whenever there's a protest in this country, people always believe it has some political undertone. And to have a successful protest here in Nigeria, one must be very careful not to allow it get hijacked by politicians. In the spirit of the protest, the presidential candidate of the African Action Congress, AAC, Omoyele Sowore identified with the struggle, being that he was once a student activist during his days as student union president in the University of Lagos back in the 90s. Hear what Omoyele Sowore said to Nigerian students.
Aluta continua!
Victoria! Greatest Nigerian student! Indefatigable Nigerian student! Unimitable Nigerian student! Unimitable! I step down not from my vehicle, I step down for your courage. I've been saying it that when Nigerian students are willing to end this strike, it will end. Yes. And I encourage you, saying this unequivocally, that you should shut down the country until the government is brought back to its senses. The reason they shut down universities is to create citizens that can be intimidated. Is to create citizens that will not challenge the shenanigans of government. Is to create citizens that are timid, who do not have intellectual capacity to live in their own country. That is the reason they shut down the universities. Is to also give their children an advantage over you. Yes, sir. Because they have sent their children with your own money to go to school as we speak in the United Kingdom, including Ghana. Greatest Nigerian students. We are behind you. I am a comrade and I remain one forever and ever. Anything that you might need from us, let us know. But this is your struggle. This is your struggle. Nigerian students delivered independence to Nigeria in 1960. After that, they hijacked it and start using it against us. Nigerian students delivered democracy that we have today to Nigerians in 1999. But when they want to flog people, it's the same us that they are flogged. This is also about the future. Let Nigerians stop voting for idiots to run the country.
Thank you.
Let us. The reason why Buhari is not concerned about it is that he has never been to a university before in his life. He did not attend university. He doesn't understand what it means to be a university student. We can't even find his WAEC certificate. I'm sure he never wrote it. So you cannot expect people like that to see this struggle as their struggle. So how they tete-a-tete with the police that they shouldn't act funny. If they do, NSAS will look like a child play. Let all Nigerian students come out of wherever they may be and join this struggle. We can end this strike tonight if there are enough people. And I hope that you will hold your ground. Because we are already hearing that some aircraft that are coming from abroad are already turning back. Let them keep turning back until nobody can come in and nobody can come out. I'm aware that Buhari is out of the country. If they lock down all the airports, we will not be able to come back. They will do that want to solve the problem of leadership in the country. The vice president, who ought to be intellectually understanding of your struggle, has also left the country. So do one of the most useless things anybody can do, to go and mourn the queen. People are dying in Nigeria, we don't mourn them.
I hope the government does not come after this protest with the belief that it is politically motivated. As we speak, both the president and the vice president are out of the country to attend the burial ceremony of the longest-serving British monarch, Queen Elizabeth II, who died on the 8th of September and according to the tradition will be buried 12 days from the day of her death. When they both return, what will be the outcome of this protest? NAS have also resolved to close down all important government agencies in the country until government takes students back to the classroom. Will this turn out to be another NSAS protest? We'll find out with time. In all of this, we can only change our country come 2023 general elections. Clean up your PVC and get ready to vote. I'll see you again.